Château. 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 Alrighty, welcome back.
Welcome to Château Let's Play.
Yeah, we're gonna play Kingdom Hearts. Wait, is this Kingdom Hearts 2? No, this is Kingdom Hearts 1, right?
Just regular Kingdom Hearts? That looks like
so.
a 2. But is
I know it does, but I don't know. Well, we're about to find out if we're playing Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2.
So today Lucas is playing
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Vibration
I'm here.
mode
I'm
on.
Austin.
I don't even know stereo. Yes, sex.
Kingdom Hearts. So I know very, very little about Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
I've played a little. I'm always really confused.
I love Kingdom Hearts. I've played it. Probably all of them. Probably. I mean, not some of the ones for PS2 and PlayStation
How many
Vita
are
or whatever.
there?
There's like a bunch. I played like Recoded and Coded. I played Chain of Memories and Rechain of Memories. I don't think I played Coded. I played Recoded.
Good lord.
Coded was for was a sort of like a flip phone game that they made.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those are always.
So they're gonna talk
top
a lot
tier.
about the story of this game, but wait,
Scattered
hang on.
dream.
Is this one
I
or
want to
two?
line the pieces up.
We're gonna
Yours
find
and
out if
mine.
this is 1 or 2 in a second. If this is 2, it's gonna be even more confusing.
I'll check the box.
The box is 1. The box is definitely 1, but it may have ended.
We're playing 2.
We're definitely playing 2.
Because there was a 2 there.
Hang on, I'm gonna check to see if my copy of 1 is in.
So this is a thrilling start to our Let's Play.
My box is for 2 because I have 2 boxes for 2.
Is that an eggplant on the shore? What was that?
Wait, do I have 3 copies of Kingdom Hearts 2? No, here's my copy of Kingdom Hearts 1.
This just in. Lucas has no idea what Kingdom Hearts he has.
Alright. We're gonna see if this actually works. Hang on. I think it does. I think it'll keep recording.
This is sort of a fun rabbit trail we're on.
Yeah. Does it keep recording?
Yeah, I
Is it
think
still
so.
recording over here?
Are you recording, little screen?
No.
No signal.
No signal.
Can you still hear me? Hello.
Hang on.
I'm still there.
You're still recording the audio, definitely.
Are you
That's
there?
Definitely there.
I'm here. We're here together.
I think it's still recording.
We have each other.
I have no way to know though. That's the problem.
That was interesting. Well, we'll see how it turns out.
I have no way to know if that did it. Okay, so we're just gonna. So if this works, it's gonna work. Otherwise, we're just gonna. There's gonna be a moment for those of you who listen to this where we're gonna go. This is the beginning of the episode, but there's gonna be 2 or so minutes beforehand where we switched out the game.
So welcome if this is where you're starting.
Welcome if this is where you're starting. Welcome to Château Let's Play. I'm Lucas.
And I am Austin. It's great to be with you.
Oh man. So yeah, so that was Kingdom Hearts 2 by accident.
So Kingdom Hearts, I have just sort of like a very basic understanding. It's a crossover game of Disney and
Square Enix Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
There's
okay.
a few original characters. The protagonist is an original character.
Sora.
The sort of like love interest Kairi is an original character. Riku he's got the same name as a character from Final Fantasy X, but
He's not the
spelled a little differently and is a
confusing.
guy and not a girl. But I don't think Riku's in this game. Riku from Final Fantasy X. Riku from Kingdom Hearts is obviously in this game.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is this. I've played this like so many times as a kid. Before I sort of like had access to the internet all the time, I printed out one of the walkthroughs from GameFAQs so that I could
printed out a walkthrough.
I printed out the whole walkthrough so that I could access the walkthrough while I was playing the game and not have to like go log on to the computer and like, or my brother was using the computer, but I would get stuck. Or I'd want to be able to find all of the Dalmatians, so I'd be like, I gotta print out so I just printed out like pages and pages of the walkthrough without asking my parents.
Oh no!
And they were not happy with like this 200-page walkthrough that I printed out. They were like, you gotta not do that anymore. Ink is really expensive. Ink is so expensive.
It really. Did you ever buy? They had those like booklets that were like a guide to the game that you could get at like Fred Meyer.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
remember those?
I have like the deluxe collector's edition for Kingdom Hearts 2.
Wow. We
It's
never
got like
bought them.
stickers and it's got Jiminy's Journal as an expansion in it.
Jiminy's Journal.
So this game I played this for the first time. Is we rented the game, we played it, and I played for
renting games.
I played it like straight, like solid straight, the whole like 5 days that we had it or whatever.
From Blockbuster?
Yeah, but I didn't finish it, and then I immediately went out and bought. I was like, this is like the greatest. This is like the best game I've ever played in my entire life.
Yeah.
So
Rest
it's
in
great.
peace, brick and mortar Blockbuster stores. If you're listening.
Yeah, I know.
Got plenty of time on your hands now.
So the story of this game is very confusing. This one, the least confusing of all of them, but
Oh, less
the
confusing
other
than
ones,
the first one?
yeah, this one's the least confusing because it's like straightforward, and I feel like they maybe didn't think that they were gonna have extra things. The story of this is like as confusing as my D&D campaigns.
Oh, Lucas and I play D&D, and Lucas is a DM for one of our campaigns, and it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's very confusing, especially because from their perspective, they don't like actually get any. They don't know what's going on. They're like, I know what's happening. Whatever. It's like very, very confusing.
We're looking at a large picture up close. Lucas is looking at it from far away.
I know, and like the nature of D&D is like I'm looking at it from far away, but still filling it in as I go. So this
Whoa.
is sort of like.
Is that Snow White?
Yeah, I think the first one's Snow White.
Yeah, she looked like a stained glass Snow
So
White.
the 7 princesses of Heart in this game are the 7 like Disney princesses.
Okay.
So right now I'm in sort of like a dream, like Destiny.
Oh, yeah, look at the
choose your
dwarves.
fate sort of like
Oh, little
world.
animals.
It's like an exists out of time sort of thing that's going to teach me how to play the game.
Which is important because you
Yeah.
don't know how.
Exactly.
So much to
So
do.
much to do. So,
So
little time. Take your time.
Take your
Don't be
time.
afraid. This game really loves being mysterious, and
Yeah.
because of that, and also maybe bad translations, but also like, is it bad translations or is it just it being mysterious?
Can you do it?
Um,
I can't. My shoes are too big.
uh,
They're too heavy. I can't step forward.
They actually make fun of that in the second game where he's like gotten taller and his like shorts are like way too short on him. Like that's really goofy actually.
Really
Goofy.
Yeah.
I know Goofy is
Yeah.
gonna be in this game later.
Oh.
All right, what should we pick? Strength?
Is that the Master Sword?
No, it's just a sword. It's got
Sure
it's got
looks like
Mickey
the
on it.
Master
So
Sword.
do we pick attack? So we have to pick one and give up one.
Oh.
Attack, magic, and defense.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
How do you feel?
Look
at that jump.
I don't know. I
Like
know
a
he
crazy
jumps really
frog.
high. Let's do the shield. Let's keep the shield.
All right. What are we gonna get rid of?
Probably the sword because I like
Yeah.
magic too much.
That's true. Let's get. Oh, the power of the Guardian.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Power of the
in Lord of the
God.
Rings Online, I'm a Guardian.
So I've played and beaten this game with every path.
How many is
Well,
there?
there's one to take and one to give up for each one.
Oh.
But more than that, I've actually played. There's more choices that you have to do. This is like the choosing how the game is gonna play part. This is choosing how you progress level wise.
Look at his clothes.
They're Disney. He's
mean-
like a cross between a Disney character and a Final Fantasy
It's true.
character.
I was just trying to understand the zippers.
He's got like a lot of zippers. Yeah, this is the form I choose.
Oh,
So
oh!
then it's gonna teach me how to attack things, I think. There's like dissonance and like everything's falling apart.
Oh no, that beautiful window.
I know, right?
Yeah, so I've played maybe one of these, and I have not played Final Fantasy, so I'd be a little lost. But I know,
But I mean, Final Fantasy, it's just like the characters. It's just like,
yeah.
doesn't actually have anything to do with Final
Well, at
Fantasy.
least I know my Disney.
Yeah, so the through line
Oh.
plot of this game does not make sense at all. Basically, you're just like going and like rescuing people or like not rescuing people, and you got to get to Kingdom Hearts or something like that. And then there's this organization that's trying to take over the world with maybe hearts and like Ansem's there, and I'm gonna use the shield and attack things.
Ansem,
now.
that's bad. Ansem's the bad one.
Ansem? No, Ansem's a good guy, but the person that
Shoot.
we're fighting in this game thinks he's Ansem, but he's not Ansem. He's Xehanort. I'm sorry, that's a spoiler.
Spoiler.
But the plot of these games does not make sense.
How many years? 12 years ago this
Yeah,
game came out?
yeah, right? I don't know, probably like 2003.
I
It
think
probably says
2000
on the box
I think
right here.
2002.
right here it says, I don't know.
I'll do
All
that.
right.
You're playing.
I'm playing. Oh, I'm getting attacked.
Here. Oh,
My goodness.
So-
Wasn't paying attention.
let me see. Okay, so the first
okay.
Kingdom Hearts. Here's some facts for you. Our other roommate said that we should put some facts in our video. So this is for you, Sam. The first Kingdom Hearts game came out in 2002. Then another in 2004, another in 2005, and another in 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Those
So,
were all
yeah.
2000. So pretty much every year for the last
Right.
7 years.
Nobody really likes Chain of Memories, but I really like Chain of Memories.
Chain of Memories, the fourth Kingdom Hearts game
Yeah,
in 2007. Now 8 years ago.
I was like starved for this game. I liked it so much.
That's true, and you wanted more.
Yeah. Chain of Memories has some really interesting game mechanics. We'll probably play Re-Chain of Memories on this channel eventually.
Yeah.
There's some really interesting mechanics that like everyone was like, we don't like that. That's dumb. I was like, that's sort of an interesting way. It's like a card. It's an interesting like card battle system. So every time you swing your Keyblade, you have to like use a card and attack.
Yeah, Keyblade.
The plot of that game makes even less sense because basically they didn't want to design an entirely new game, so they took this game and the plot from this game, and it's like you're forgetting everything that's happening in that, but then like it's like set before Kingdom Hearts 2, so I don't know. It's very
strange.
And then like so the biggest problem with this game is not only is it very confusing, the story, not only is the plot very confusing, but also, if you haven't played every single game in the series, none of it makes sense. You're like, how did he end up in that giant lotus flower?
So confusing.
What's going on? So this game is the least confusing one because you're just here.
You just
know.
here. You sort of have to accept some things. Like, here we
Yeah.
are in this giant stained glass circle. That door's sort of see-through.
Yeah,
Oh!
it's like teaching me things, and then
Barrel.
the door's gonna like become more solid, and then it'll say that we're not ready for the door to exist yet. It wants me to lift this up, maybe. Or
You can't handle the truth.
It's gonna, yeah, it's gonna basically say this. It's gonna be like,
You can't handle the door yet.
We're not ready for the door to open yet. And you're like, when is it gonna open? At the end of the game? And they're like, yes.
The door is ready for you, but are you ready for the door?
And then then there's like light on the other side.
Oh. No,
there's like light on the other side. If we beat this game, that'll
Don't go to the
That'll be
light.
very funny
That's what
when we
happens when
beat
you
this
die. Well, game
No, and
over.
then he
It's
wakes
been a
up.
pleasure.
He wakes up on the ground in another stained glass steel thing. Oh no! Does he wake up back on his island with his friends? Yeah, that's it.
There. Hello.
The door won't open. Yes, it won't open
So
just
he's on
yet.
his giant treehouse.
So this is basically, it's gonna ask me questions about myself.
Oh.
And we can answer these together.
What's most important to you?
Being number one, friendship, or my prized possessions.
Shoot. All those things are important.
I know.
What do you choose?
I'll choose friendship.
Nice,
We'll try
'cause
and
we're
start
friends.
this at midday. So basically, if you pick the middle, oops, I already picked that one. Oops, I didn't read it. Sorry.
Rare something? What
What
are you afraid
of?
Getting old, being different, being indecisive.
I think I don't know. What do you want to be?
Let's do getting old.
Getting
in
old.
honor of, we mentioned our roommate Sam. He's very afraid of getting old.
So the first question that we missed was, what's most important to you? And we answered see rare sights.
Oh.
It's
Well,
also like
alright.
to broaden your horizons is one, but you're like, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's going to tell me a time of day now where my game starts at.
Interesting.
And that will be...
Dawn.
That determines my experience curve. So dawn's pretty good.
Yeah,
Sounds
because it's
good.
going to be day for a while, as long as the sun shines.
Yeah, so basically what that means is my experience curve
Now,
is...
wait a... Far off and near.
I know. So basically that means it starts with very small amount of experience. It's easy to level up in the beginning of the game and then gets harder and harder as the game goes on as it progresses to night. Sometimes it starts at night, so you start leveling up slow, but then you sort of like it gets easier as you get further in the game.
I see. Hey, Aurora.
Hey, it's time to have a new episode. So we're gonna finish this tutorial section next time. Next time on Château Let's Play.
Yeah, we're going to keep playing.
Gonna keep playing Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Have a great day.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.